So obviously, I just want to give the side of what Israel would say back to you, and they would say back that they're protecting their sovereignty of their country. You know, they're on the border with Palestine, and Hamas are threatening Israel, and Lebanon, we have Hezbollah. Of course, we also have the Houthis in Yemen. So that would be the argument of Israel, that they're protecting themselves. And we do know that because I have spoken to the IDF. But really, you know, hostages are still in captivity and Hamas are still running Gaza. So my big question to you is, where does this all end? What happens next? And do you think that it's likely that we'll see a ceasefire deal now that the UK is putting pressure, and France, to say we're going to recognise a Palestinian state if these ceasefire agreements are not actually reached or agreed upon?
No, again, thank you for that question, but allow me to flip the argument there. It's not like Israel suddenly woke up and realized Hamas is a monster. They knew that from day one when they decided, when Benjamin Netanyahu's consecutive government over 16 years decided to go in bed with Hamas, to deliver money to them on monthly basis, to empower them, to make them look more credible in front of the Palestinians, to create divisions between them and the Palestinian Authority so that there is no unified Palestinian front. They knew that all along, and they knew exactly who they were getting into bed with. So I am surprised that they are surprised with the outcome that happened on 7th October. What were you expecting? We all know Hamas's agenda and Hamas's ideology. Now, having said that, what Israel is doing in the West Bank in terms of annexation and what it's doing in Gaza in terms of the genocide, in terms of using food and water and power as a weapon, is a clear violation of international law, and it needs to stop. Now, whether or not the Israeli government responds to the thinly veiled threats by Keir Starmer and others, whether that impacts them, I don't know. But the fact is, this has dragged on for too long, and the world now needs to act unilaterally, because waiting for Israel to do the right thing, especially with this right-wing government, is next to impossible. So the only solution now is for the world to follow in the footsteps of France and do the right, honorable thing.